Hey, Booze. Today we're going to be talking about gradients and how you can use this particular tool in Canva to really zhuzh up your designs. If you don't know who I am, my name is Michelle with LBC Branding. I help you stand out so that you can make your mark in the world. The way I do that is with my MARK method, which stands for Mindset, Authenticity, Revenue, and Knowledge. I do that via classes and courses and social learning just like this. So what are you waiting for? It's time for you to make your marks. I am your Canva champion. Okay, and we're going to be talking about the gradient tool today and how you can use it in your designs. The gradient tool is amazeballs. As you can see, this image that you're looking at right now is a gradient. And I know you're probably like, wait, what? What is a gradient? In design, a gradient is a gradual transition between two or more colors. It's something that's visually appealing and it can be used in various designs like backgrounds and icons and stuff like that. Today, we're going to talk about 5 tips using the gradient tool. The first tip, planning your color scheme. You can plan your color scheme using the gradient tool to have a more cohesive design as you're doing your planning. So let's say, for instance, you have a blank canvas. Now, this particular canvas that you're seeing on screen right now already has a gradient applied, but I can show you where you can find it. If you go inside the editor and you open up a blank design, notice at the very top where the finger is pointing right there, that is the color picker. From there, you can then open up your color picker so that you can see all the different colors. But if you continue to scroll downward, you'll see the gradient section here. Now, once you get to the gradient section, that's where you can start having a lot of fun. Next thing you can do, you can play with angles. So experiment with different angles for your gradient to create a unique look. The way you would do that would be once you've clicked on a color, if you double click on it again, you'll see this little icon appear on top of your color. And that's where you can start playing with different angles and stuff. You notice here where the finger is pointing, they have different things. So you can see it where it's linear from right to left, 90 degrees. And then they do a 180 and then it'll be another angle. Then they could be a circular or radial design and then another type of design. So the next thing is customizing your colors. You can have a gradient that has all kinds of colors, as many colors as you want, really, by customizing the colors. So let me show you how you do that with the color picker. Once again, you go back to the color picker. Of course, you would do the steps that we just talked about. Click on a color and then scroll all the way down. Once you get to the gradient portion, usually there are like 2 colors already there on your color picker. However, you can add more colors to it by hitting the plus button and adding more colors. You can add another color to it. You could go on and on. Just keep adding more colors. Another thing that you can do is apply a transparency to your gradient to create a more subtle effect. The way you do that, let's say, for instance, you wanted to add a transparency to a photo. So here on this particular design, I put a picture on the canvas, and now I want to add a gradient that is transparent to give a wash of color to this. So basically what I did here for this one, I first put the picture that I wanted. Then I went into the elements panel and chose a box. You can choose any shape that you want, but I chose a box. Now, these are the colors. There are 3 colors here. There's a blue, a purple, and a green. And that's what you see in the background. So when I chose that box, what I'm going to do is stretch it all the way to cover this entire design. Once I stretch that box and cover that design, then I'm going to go to the transparency tab that's right at the top up here. So as you can see, it's right up here. And when you click on that, this tab opens up to transparency. So you could then move the transparency to from 100% to whatever you desire. And so if you notice now, if you look at the image in the background, it has that wash of those 3 colors on top of it. It's kind of cool, right? Kind of cool. So you can add texture to your gradient by selecting a texture from the Canva library and applying it to your design. This is another situation here where I wanted to create a nice gradient of color over this pink satin that you see on the screen. I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to go to the Elements tab and then choose the box and then apply the box and stretch it just like I did before. And notice how now it's not just all pink. Now it has that wash of color that's applied to the canvas. So those are my 5 tips that I wanted to share with you. And I just absolutely love using Canva. Now look, if you don't already have Canva Pro, what are you waiting for? You could do so much with Canva Pro. Canva is amazing. Canva Pro is even more amazing. Try Canva Pro for 30 days for free with the link on your screen, lbcbranding.link/Canva. Some of your top Canva Pro features are millions of premium images, graphics, templates. You can upload fonts. You could resize documents with a click. You could do so many things with Canva Pro. Let me know in the chat below if you use gradients. If you do use gradients, I'd love to know how you use it. So until the next video, deuces!